everybody, welcome back to another episode of Something New. Welcome to Last Day on Earth, the brand new update 1.9.9 that is just to come out. Let's go ahead and go over this bad boy. Boom, what you guys are seeing right here is the new thing that was added, and that new thing comes in the form of the motel. The doors of a roadside motel are now open for all stray survivors. The entertainment includes a new location, some nice loot, new and not that difficult game mechanics, a friendly tip for you: stock up on axes and keep in mind that if a hungry zombie smells survival blood, even walls won't stop him. And the location added is to stay, despite the stuff being quite unfriendly. Even those survivors that came recently will be able to cope with it. May the VSS be with you. And what you guys are seeing right here is that motel location present and accounted for right over there. We're gonna be running over there, gonna be checking it out for the very first time, and I cannot wait to dive into this because it is new update time, and it's gonna be the first of multiple new updates coming in October. And did we just get raided? Okay, the zombie horde did. I was about to say, like, did we literally just get raided in the short amount of time where I walked out and walked back in? But no, we are looking good. So I want to go ahead and actually grab ourselves some of those axes so we are prepared for this motel and whatever it might hold. Let's go ahead and get y'all the bunker code for today. Today's bunker code is going to be 90073. If that's out of date by the time you're trying to put it in, make sure to check that comment section down below for an up-to-date version brought to you by the fan-freaking-tastic community here at the Snipe Gang. And speaking of that fan-freaking-tastic community, speaking of the Snipe Gang, I cannot wait to see what y'all got to say in that comment section down below regarding this update. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, opinions, how hype you are, whatever it might be about the motel. We're getting yet another new location to go ahead and hop into. I'm grabbing all the hatchets that we possibly could. We got some pretty good weaponry. I think we are more than prepared. So we're going to be diving in, hopefully showcasing to y'all what you can expect. So when you head over here, you are as prepared as can be. But you know what I am? I am as hype as can freaking be. And that is what matters, because this dude, it's actually a little interesting location. They decided to put it right here in between the police station and the level 2, well, I don't know, dude, just over here. That's not where I was expecting it. There's like a whole ton of open stretch down here that isn't really being used. Hopefully the shipwreck returns, then it would be used, but we've been talking about that. But yeah, I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below regarding it. And reminder that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the way $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure you're subscribed. That will enter you in on today's video. Y'all go ahead and enter it out every single Last Day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that we've been waiting for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. And beans! Look at this, dude! They have a giant poster board for beans! Oh, this is my type of land. I love me some beans. I could get behind this. So before we dive into the building itself, I kind of want to look around the edges and explore all that this location has to offer, see if there are multiple approaches you might be able to go about doing it. But yeah, about that giveaway, best of luck to you guys and gals with that. Make sure that that notification bell is hit so you can go ahead and stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on for the weekly giveaway, not to mention all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information that is coming out. Shotgun. Whoop. Okay, hold on, that one didn't finish. Oh, he has like 3 health left over. Boop. That was such a waste of a VSS shot. I know. We'll go ahead and mix things up a little bit more properly so we're doing things a little bit better. But that appears to be a nice little circling of the area we hath done, and we're kind of getting thirsty. So as any rational human being would do, I'm eating some jerky to get rid of my thirst. Yeah, man, that jerky, real hydrating. But there you go. There was a quick run around at the edge of the map. Now let's get to dive in within the depths of the motel and what it brings. And so far, it appears to be bringing some pretty easy peasy zombies. A couple of easy dudes, just roaming zombies, nothing too crazy. What is this? Yo! Are you serious right now? Well, hold on. You know me. Can I steal this? Can I bring this back home Last Day on Earth? Hopefully it doesn't blow up on the way. Dude, this is something we could pick up. This is the exact type of item. Can I please put this? Dude, please. I don't even know what this does. Does it like blow up or something? I don't know, but I want it if I can pick it up like this, please. The cylinder can't be transported. Oh, are you serious right now? Whack. Wish I could take this thing back home, but I guess not. I guess we gotta be responsible with this cylinder and probably use it at some point over here on the map. But yeah, make sure that notification bell is hit to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest information that we are. Staying as up to date with Last Day on Earth on all those coming updates. We've got the Halloween and Dia de los Muertos update probably coming sometime in October since, well, they're holiday updates for Halloween, which is very much so an October event. I don't think they're gonna have the Halloween update come out after, you know, but I don't know. That's at least the logic that I'm using. Oof. Some of these guys had long nights. They're just awakened, but ain't a thing to worry about here. Are those fidget spinners? Dear God, what type of motel is this? Yo, could I steal this jacket? Are you serious, Gabe? Come on, let me steal that jacket. You know, let me have a little bit of a jacket here. Why you gotta be so brutal? Why you gotta be so rude? I don't know. I'm human too, but we got a whole ton of boxes that we gotta go ahead and get to breaking into and collecting what this place has. The bar over here actually has a couple of beverages in the form of strong alcohol, berry tea, hydration, and cigarettes. Kind of a place of vices, but also a place of hydration. Speaking of hydration, if y'all got anything nearby that you could, woo! Okay. So it's kind of interesting the way that the map works. If you guys just noticed, this map is like revealed and stuff, but we don't actually see the enemies within each individual room until we actually open the door ourselves. So kind of a little interesting thing to make note of. Let's make note of what is within here and start seeing what type of loot we can expect. And we got ourselves a little bit of a dad hat, a little bit of a trucker hat. I could get behind that, and the dead dude, and whatever he may have. And just for the sake of kind of like counting the type of loot that we can get and expect from a full motel run, I'm gonna be picking up everything and anything that we possibly can to hopefully just kind of like keep track of all that we can get. I haven't checked the dumpster yet. Let's go ahead and see what Mr. Dumpster Dude has for us, and a little bit of rubber parts and some trash. Hey, that's some limited edition trash, dude. I gotta put that on a... Well, I can't really put it on my gun shelf display, unfortunately, but I'll put it somewhere nice and pretty. Make sure that it's having the proper attention paid to it. But yeah, like I was saying, that notification bell, because we're staying as up to date with all the information coming out and being released about these coming updates. And as soon as those updates hit themselves, you know we're going to be swarming all over those bad boys, just like we swarmed that dude with a whole ton of pistol drizzle. Goodbye to you, and goodbye to apparently any loot in here. Absolutely nothing to be had in this room besides a free kill should you choose. And well, I believe I have found where the gas cylinder must go. Let's go ahead and pick that bad boy up and transport it to the necessary location. I'm guessing a location that's gonna be a big boom, because it looks like we got a lot of stuff to go ahead and move out the way. Oh, yes sir, it is exactly the way that it looks to be. Well, let's, I don't want to stand too close, but at the same time, I kind of do. So at least if I die, I can come back. And, okay, it kind of appears on a trap on the minimap, too. Kind of interesting thing to go ahead and note. Let's go ahead, take a couple shots off. We're doing 5 damage at a time, so it's about, oh, no. Okay, so at this point, it's kind of just, oh, let's go ahead, step outside the blast radius and open up that entire doorway. Oh, my God. We didn't just clear the stuff out of there, dude. We cleared that entire wall out. Jeez! Can I put more gas cylinders in more places? That is 159.7% the type of thing I could get behind. Did they like respawn or something? No. I see you gas cylinders there. Unfortunately, my man has not learned about the magic and wonders of climbing, so he can't get up on the back of this pickup truck. As unfortunate as that is, because I would have loved to eat that thing. And the WEEPER! What is this? Oh, the phone! I believe we may have stumbled across an entirely new type of enemy, the WEEPER. Well, what does this WEEPER do? Does she, like, hit me? Oh, okay, so she... Oh, she's got that, like, primal roar ability. Well, it doesn't look like that roar summoned enemies or awoke anything, which is something that it can do, but I wonder if we get caught within it, if that's going to cause any damage upon us. What's this do? It just stuns us. Nothing too awful, really. Is she just gonna, like, leave us in a stunned state here? Oh, no, she can damage us a little bit. Her damage isn't that crazy, so it's kind of, you know what, in the context of this being a beginner location, I'd say that's pretty reasonable, you know, whatever the WEEPER does, because this is somewhere that is supposed to be friendly. Oh my God, she just vaulted forward after she died there. But this is somewhere that's supposed to be a little bit beginner friendly, so having that be the first quote-unquote boss slash super tough enemy that you face in game, mini boss, so to speak, I'd say that's pretty fair. That's definitely within the realm of reason. Nothing too crazy, and it'll kind of like get you used to like the game mechanics, taking her down. So I like what I'm seeing. What up, Fastbiter? Don't even bother getting up. You just stay on the ground. I'm just coming in here. Housekeeping. I need to collect the cabinets. Housekeeping. All right, I got my housekeeping. Actually, no, I said I was gonna be picking everything up. Let's continue with that. It looks like you can get some like pretty basic armor here too, which is like, okay. I'm still haven't found a use for those hatchets. I have seen a flota blota. Oh, so check it out. So they got a flota blota here. We found one of the weepers. I wonder if there might be more of the weeper, but for now, that is the only one that we've seen. But yeah, we're gonna be staying as up to date as possible with all those up. Oh my God, what are the, what? Hello. Okay. Are they gonna open this at some point, or can I chop that? I think I can chop that down myself, dude. There's like multiple zombies on the other side of that. I don't know about that. That's kind of sketchy there. Oh, hello, a military hat. That's not too shabby. Little bathroom with nothing in it. What a great bathroom. All right, why don't we go ahead and see what's a little bit of chopping can do. Even level 1 hatchets can go ahead and chop this open, which is interesting to see. And dude, let's back it up out of there. That's actually really cool to see, though. All of these uses being introduced for, all right, let's, we could even use the cleaver a little bit. Honestly, there aren't, like, these aren't the toughest enemies in the world, but dude, I love seeing all these new mechanics and ways of using the hatchet. Oh my God, another one of those doorways. I love seeing it, though, because like at the farm, we saw our very first like ability to chop down a door. Now we can chop down some barricaded things. Man, I enjoy seeing these types of things happen, and just more variety and more things like that brought about to do and interact with. I'm a fan of it, and unfortunately, we can't continue to pick up everything. So I'll go ahead, I'll sip my water, I'll drink my drink. That'll free up a couple of slots so we can pick up as much as possible. We're gonna have way more chopping to do, but luckily, I think we've come pretty prepared for that, so it shouldn't be too bad. Too big, too bad of a deal. The bathrooms continue, and we have this final room over here that's barricaded from... Ooh, can we blow that up from the outside? If not, Kafir, can you make it so we could blow that up from the outside? It's alright, we're just gonna be blowing up these zombies from the inside. Hey, back it up, fast spiders. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. I kind of wish my VSS did like 1 more damage, because then this cleaver does 17. 17 plus 62 is 79. So I don't know, but that would end up being a little bit off, which is kind of poopy. But those guys have fallen. Another room has been cleared, and it's like a little boiler thingy-mabob. I don't know. It's just, yeah, a little room heater, a little space heater. Nothing too nutty from that. I suppose we could put that away for now too, since I don't know. We got more hatchets in the motorcycle if needed. But so far, dude, I'm enjoying this location. It might not be the craziest location in the world. Don't get me wrong, but come on, dude, it is a pretty dope location, and oof, we are going to be requiring another hatchet, so let's go ahead and grab that from our motorcycle, and why don't we actually go ahead and go around back and see what's around back in the motel, because it looks like someone went a little haywire. Also, we got to go ahead and collect this guy's stuff. But yeah, someone went a little haywire here. They were, that's a hell of a skid, my guy. It looks like they were going this way. Kind of trying to follow the tracks. Wee, skids off to the side. Whatever car this is drifting like a madman. I don't know what this car was doing, dude. This car was obviously not doing things right. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, check it out, dude. 1 damage left with after getting cleaved, but oh no, there you go. That's what tends to happen if you drive your car around like that. But can I not, dude? Oh my God. Can we have a car like this in the game in the future? Could this be like a type of vehicle we could craft? You know, this is a wonderful car, actually, dude. This is like a Mustang out here, dude. Kafir, yeah, can we please have, hello? Oh, some alcohol chilling in the bag? I don't know, I looted some alcohol out of this car. I think this guy might have been drunk driving. Please don't drunk drive, kids, otherwise you're gonna end up in a freaking back of a pool in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, presumably dead. I don't think that guy's alive. Actually, the door's open. He may have escaped. But to where? I suppose that's the question. But yeah, dude, talk about a gorgeous car, man. Kafir, can we see this at some point in the game and be able to drive it ourselves? Because that is amazing. I need that in my life. Please, give it to me now. I need it. Oh, and we can't get through that. All right, let's head back on in, because we checked out what was around back, but I said, dude, I love how it's called Slowpoke. Freaking, not just the Pokemon reference, but the fact that I don't think this vehicle is slow. I think he was trying to meme it up. 10 out of 10 meme, Mr. Drunk Driver. Good stuff. Your meme game was way better than your decision game, because your decision to drive while drunk was, not a wise one. You probably ended up dying in the zombie apocalypse. To be honest, that dude probably could have been okay. Oh, I was supposed to go back and get that hatchet. That dude probably would have been okay, you know? Like, he probably could have kept driving that thing to safety. That's a nice car. That thing could haul. He'd have his work cut out for him. I'd kill to frickin' start the zombie apocalypse with something like that, but alas, that was not the case for him. So that's a fat L on his part. Just goes to show you, lads. Just goes to show you. And all right, we're bringing the level 2 hatchet because this could also double down as a melee weapon as we're clearing this place out, because I mean, it's not like we got to use the very best weapons in the world when it comes to clearing out the motel, as I have a VSS equipped. Listen, it's a leftover, and I always like coming prepared to these new locations. You never know what you're gonna find, and we're about to find some fast biters coming our way, but this guy should be going down nice and easy thanks to the VSS. And there you go. The cleanup crew has come on through. Let's see what other type of loot we could get from here since we haven't done that yet. But back to that notification bell that I keep on getting into. Oh my god! Interrupted by. Not too shabby. That's some potential lenses. This is some pretty good scrap we're getting here. Okay, I'm gonna have to start leaving stuff behind, boys. I am sorry to say. I guess we could go ahead and leave. I got plenty of cloth back at home. I want to definitely pick up a couple of these things. Plenty of wire back at home. Picking that up. Drinking that up. Bada bing, bada boom. We are looking good to go. We got one chest up in here. And dude, this is a nice little place. It's got like all the bathrooms. It's got like the whole 9 yards. Okay, see, these 2 rooms actually had suspiciously good stuff compared to the rest, man. Scrappable electronics. That's pretty nice. Maybe not for an early game person. If you're early game, this might be like, oh, I'll scrap this. But it can at least level up your recycler. And once you get a high enough level, it is a very nice privilege to have. Let me say. Alright, I suppose I got plenty of planks back at home. I'll put the 2 away for the time being. But hopefully you guys are getting a pretty good clue of the type of things to expect out of the motel. Hello, zombie. I'll go ahead and take you out with a little bit of that. And, there they are. I was about to... Did not expect. That is not what I was banking on. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, let it be known that, oh my god, dude, this floater bloater, what is it? What is that floater bloater wearing? I don't know, dude, 10 out of 10 on the clothes here, but, dude, that spooked me a little bit, guys. I am not gonna lie, that made my heart skip a beat. Cause I was just like, oh, just another one we gotta go and break into manually, and then as I'm getting prepared to move up, that happens. So word of warning to you guys, I don't know if that can happen with every barrier or just that one barrier. Whatever it is, watch out for that barrier, because it can lead to potential heart problems, heart attacks, etc., etc. You know, the usual, the whole 90 yards. That whole shtick. I got plenty of transistors back at home. I'll pick up some shoes instead and show me what you got inside of you, Mr. TV stand. Okay. Not too shabby things. We got the wristwatch, which could be traded with the dealer and whatnot. But with that said, I believe that wraps up our very first look and tour into the motel and all the beauty that it does offer. So let's go ahead and, well, unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am, that about wraps it up for the motel. So at least from what I think about what we're seeing so far, it's not like a police station or a farm where you're gonna be coming here and getting crazy loot. It's definitely on the more beginner side of things, right? But it's a pretty easy location to clear out. You just bring a couple of decent melee weapons, you should be able to do it. Honestly, like, even like with the clothes that they give you, like we got a little bit of military armor out of this. Maybe there's a chance of guns spawning somewhere, but we got a couple of solid electronics. We got glue, some alcohol, which could be used and saved up for the north, some charcoal. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not the best location, but it's a very cool and very nifty one that does introduce some new enemies as well. That's probably my favorite part, dude, seeing those new enemies and another melee weapon. And like I'm saying, it could just be a whole thing of chance. It could be that we just got unlucky and we didn't happen to get the very best things. But let's go ahead and head out from there. And you guys might be like, start a 3-hour timer. No, that is not the finalized time, because we did get to hop into this a little bit earlier. Go ahead and record this video. That is not going to be the final time in the full release in the full version. It is most likely going to be on a couple of day timers, similar to the police station, similar to the farm. Just want to go ahead and clear that up, and definitely want to go ahead and check out what this airdrop might have in store before ultimately I'm thinking we pay a visit off to the bunker. And we still got some shotgun rain over here. We could go ahead and spread to the big one, not the big one, the blind one. Dude, those two always bamboozle me, man. One's blind, one's big. They're pretty much the same other than that. Cutting me a little bit of slack, but back to that notification bell that I kept on getting interrupted with. Like I'm saying, a great reason for the information, great reason for the update gameplay as soon as it comes out, not to mention every single video y'all can go ahead and enter it on for the weekly giveaway. You guys can go ahead and stay up to date with using that notification bell. And hello, I like what I'm seeing there. Let's do that take all first and foremost. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead. I will be right back here. I'll actually come back. I'll leave the cigarettes behind. I'll come back and pick up that thick fabric. Gonna go and put the gas into our chopper that we did bring. But yeah, those reasons, and of course all the dope other survival games we're checking out on the channel. Like for example, there's a ton of crazy ones coming out later this year. We were one of the very first people to get to hop into and experience Fallout 76 and even record it early. Got that series up on the channel. Gonna be playing way more Fallout 76 when the beta comes out later this month. 7 Days to Die is slated to get a huge Alpha 17 update. The Walking Dead just got a game that I'm trying to get a group to go ahead and hop into. Dude, it's just non-stop dope survival coming out, not to mention all the other apps and games on the mobile side that we're keeping up with, such as Durango Wildlands. Yeah, I know, Durango. Listen, we haven't heard a dang thing from them in a while, but I'm still trying to stay in the loop. Just the loop happens to be well, exactly the same loop as it was 9 months ago. Hopefully something ends up happening with that, because that seemed like such a cool game that we definitely are going to be hopping into when the time does come around. But not just that, Jurassic Survival and the false hope that gives me every time it gets a minor update. Grim Soul Survival, Westland Survival, The Outlived. All in all, if you like survival, it's a pretty good choice, let me just say. But let's go ahead and continue saying things about this update. And I don't know, man, after seeing that, don't get me wrong, after actually experiencing the motel, doing a full run through on it, it definitely is not the best location. It's not going to give you the best loot, but it's very cool. It serves a purpose, and it's going to be awesome, especially for newer players and even like mid-tier players. Even advanced players, man, just head over there. If you know what you're doing, that's a pretty easy run. You get your chance at a couple of things. If you don't, that's a pretty nice area to go ahead and go to, because the other two like standalone locations that respawn every couple of days, as you guys know, those last a little bit more on the I don't know. Oh, maybe I should have put some of this stuff away into my base before we came to the bunker. It might have been a power move. I don't know. I suppose we'll see. Let's just go ahead and keep on taking these schmucks down. And actually, we'll just go ahead and transition to the machete and take these dudes out. I think that is the best ploy, the best play from here. We didn't bring any tickets. We could probably just go ahead and do that next time we get the opportunity. I just want the death of the blind one, the red tickets he gives me, and of course, the hard mode items we will inevitably acquire as well. Although, yeah, hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and actually store some of the stuff that we got up here in the top floor and go ahead and put some things away into these lockers. And then I think we should have a couple of weapons from our inbox. Oh, speaking of that, check this out. Another thing that this update did add was this brand new building material pack. As you guys can see, where you got a chance at a common item, a rare item, a very rare, and an extremely rare. The usual up there, but here are the things you can get. You have an extremely rare chance. These things are $4 a pop, or if you buy them in mass, the discount, actually, buying them in mass is definitely, like, do not buy these one by one. If you're gonna buy these, I'd say do 12, because at that point, it's pretty much $1 a pack. If you just buy one, it's $4. I ain't no mathematician, but I've taken some college math classes, and all this calculus and linear algebra. I am applying it to this moment to tell you, this kind of scam-like, dude. That is ridiculously expensive compared to what this gets you, although at the end of the day, you are spending more to get that heavy discount, so to speak. But I don't know, man. Over here, it's right around like $2 a pop. Over here, it's $1 a pop. It looks like it just keeps on getting cheaper and cheaper. You can buy a total of 18. If anything, maybe just one of the 12. Don't even stretch it, go up to 18, because then that's another $10 on top of the 13. I don't know, man. 10 for 6 versus 13 for 12. If I were doing something, I'd buy these 12 once and call it there. If I was trying to budget and get the best value, the best bang for my buck, so to speak. Let's just go ahead and try to get ourselves a couple of weapons here. God dang, I gotta put stuff away. Then we'll go and get ourselves some weapons. We could even try to grab a couple of things from here and from there. I'll go ahead and get to organizing some jazz. And hokey dokey, I'd say that's pretty not shabby. I know, dude, we got a nice little stockpile here. Don't think I haven't forgotten about these bad boys. You don't have to go into them often, but in case of emergency, I mean, we got some semi-decent armors and a couple of weapons, although the guns for the most part are broken at this point. But we got a couple of melee weapons scattered about through there as well, and mainly just a lot of broken down armor, but still, man. And we could always bring these pistolas back home and just break them or whatnot. But let's make our way back down so we could say hello. Say guten tag to the one who happens to be blind, and take things from there. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I think the motel, it's definitely a very nifty, it's a nifty place, okay? And I think it's gonna be awesome. While it might not be the greatest location ever in the world, for those of us who might be a little bit higher in terms of like level, I don't know, man. I don't like it just makes sense because like the police station and the farm, you gotta admit, those definitely aren't as noob friendly. So at least having one like noob-ish friendly location, I think it's nice, you know? I don't know, and it kind of like does give an ecosystem and a progression, so to speak, because like how the normal zones that like are randomly generated and respawn, right? Those kind of like go pretty specifically like green, yellow to red, whereas like our locations, if you think about it, the locations so far have like been pretty much non-stop red. So I don't know, having that little variety, not to mention the gas station is still coming and the Dia de los Muertos events that we're gonna be having a fun time with. It's all in all some pretty dope things. Speaking of dope things, we got some very dope things over here to help us get through the trials and tribulations that may or may not await. JK, they definitely do await. They're called zombies. They're on hard mode, and they're gonna be hitting us pretty hard as well. But it's okay. We got some 8Ks, we got some M16s, and we gonna be hitting them back even harder than even the wildest of dreams. Although we gotta take into account recoil, which does make things kind of annoying at times, but it is okay. Let's just go ahead and let that recoil cool down every once in a while, run away a little bit, and what do you know, things are being taken care of as smoothly as ever. Okay, well, maybe not as smoothly, like we've definitely used better weapons and more modified weapons, which do end up being kind of like nicer throughout the long run, but hey, I'm taking what I can get, and what I'm getting so far, it ain't too shabby, just like the motel. But yeah, like I'm saying, let me know what you guys think regarding the motel, their guys' thoughts, and maybe, I don't know, man, maybe Kafir could like add in like a little, some kind of like something unique to get from there, because like us higher level players, we don't have a huge draw, a huge reason to go there, you know, whereas like the farm is pretty unique. It gives us the scythe, among other things that actually, dude, the farm gives us some really good stuff near the end, but that's an entirely different story with the whole like barn door that can open and like the box you gotta saw open. The police station with its police cards and inspector cards, that's not too shabby, not to mention the Winchester that the police station introduced, although we can't get that but through other means. And then there's whatchamacall, the police station introduced. I'm derping out hard, man. I'm sorry. My train of thought is being as derailed as possible because I'm like trying to like switch thoughts between like the train, not the train. Where'd the train come from? Oh yeah, my trains of thoughts. I'm trying to switch my thoughts between the farm and the police station, because the farm does also add the scythe as a new weapon amongst other things. The police station, kind of the Winchester, also the jail cell keys. I don't know. Like, I think they should add some kind of a reason to go, you know, for us higher. Woo! Like what I see there. Some kind of a reason for us to kind of, to draw us over there, you know? Like, doesn't have to be anything crazy, but maybe like some kind of unique item that you could only get at the motel, you know, some kind of like mediocre melee weapon, maybe like something better than a machete, worse than a katana, for example, that maybe like the WEEPER can drop. Honestly, it should be some kind of, maybe the WEEPER, I think that'd be a fair way of doing it too. Maybe giving the WEEPER a chance of dropping something kind of unique. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of a way, because it's a cool location, I love it, but it's just like, given the type of loot that we can get out of it, you guys gotta admit, there's not a huge pull to go there once you do, like, once you can pretty realistically handle the other ones, even though the other ones might be on a respawn timer, I guess, but I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait and see. Who knows, man? I think we're still gonna end up going to the Motel a solid amount. It's a cool place, and there's no other place where I can blow up entire sections of buildings. Maybe that's the draw for all of us explosive maniacs out there, and I definitely fall under that category, let me say. But the category I'm about to fall under is murderer of the blind one and his nutrition, because this lad, I'm over here. I'm just trying to be a good friend. I don't actually kill the blind one. Every 2 days, he's back. You're telling me I've murdered this man 50 times? Hundreds of times? And he just consistently comes back? Nah, dude. I just put him to sleep. Whenever I'm fighting him, my bullets are tranquilizers, you know? It's all mathematically speaking and stuff. And we should be able to use these 2 weapons to pretty good effect. Honestly, these 2 might be enough to take him down. We got more than enough durability to do it. More than enough that. Let's hope that things go smoothly, shall we? I think that's the power play from here. Guten Tag, mein friend. See these bodies? He just constantly wants to eat them, man. And it's my job to come in here, put this mad lad to sleep, make sure that he doesn't eat too much before bed. You know, don't want him like getting bloated or getting anything too bad in his belly. Whatever it might be. I'm just trying to be a good friend for my buddy, the blind one. And there goes the VSS. That didn't last as long as I would have liked, but I mean, I don't know what my expectations were. That thing was very low, very close to being broken. Anyways, let's get to shotgun rain in this lad. And oh, is the shotgun rain doing way more damage than its VSS counterpart? No. Not today, Mr. Blind One. No sneaky snacks. I'm sorry. No sneaky snack. No. Only shotgun rain. Plenty of it, actually, and probably a little bit of M16, because I don't think this shotgun's gonna last through everything, but we will see. Shotgun rain to you. Maybe we'll get lucky, get ourselves a whole ton of criticals, as we got 1 critical throughout that entire thing, so maybe we won't get lucky. Maybe this next wave we'll get a whole ton of criticals. I could get behind that game. Give me a little bit of luck, shall you? Whoop! Let's go ahead and start decking them up. Okay, I was about to be like, wow, no criticals. 1 out of 6, man. The game is not being kind, but so be it, man. I will take whatever I could get, and I think we are going to need to equip another type of weapon here, so we just want to be a little bit careful. As soon as he aggroes us, we want to move out the way. Move! Get out the way. Get out the way. Huh? Get out the way. All right. Yeah, we're going to need to... God dang it, dude. Why were we missing so many shots already? I don't know, but hopefully this M16 should have enough... I mean, hopefully it has enough to take him out in this round, I guess is what I was saying. Just because we got to take into account recoil. Oh my god, and recoil is the worst. Yeah. Okay, so he's got 1 more wave of strikes he's going to do on us. A little bit more durability damage that we got to take. But it's okay. At the end of the day, the blind one hath fallen, and he hath given us quite some good stuff. And given the fact that we don't really have a lot of weapons besides this, I'd rather go home. We have a huge stockpile of weaponry there. If we're gonna be doing bunker stuff, I'm not trying to use stuff from my inbox. That stuff is like break a glass in case of emergency stuff, you know? Especially because we have so much stuff at our base, dude. Honestly, one of our biggest problems at base is our storage. We have so many guns filling up our chests. There just isn't room for like the stuff we get from raids and whatnot. And speaking of raids, we are not going on a raid today, unfortunately. We are still recuperating from the losses we took from the last revenge raid and raid that we suffered, because we used 3C4 for science. Let's leave it like that. We definitely didn't use it for the loot on the other side, because there wasn't much of it to choose from, but we are working our way towards that next floppy, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more C4 outside of the floppy disk as well, and maybe we could double down, get a little bit of C4 from this, a little bit of C4 from red zones, airdrops, etc., etc. But with that said, with that done, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Hope that you guys enjoy the motel yourselves and have plenty of adventures to go, especially those of you who might be on the newer side. I think you will find that place lovely, and those of you who might not be, well, it might not have the greatest loot, you gotta admit, going boom could be something dope. And let me know what you guys think regarding maybe that idea of making the Weeper drop something special. Maybe have the Weeper drop her head, you know, maybe like a little miniature trophy, maybe something semi-decent like a steel plate, you know, even like if the Weeper has a chance at dropping like a copper bar, steel plate, steel bar, whatever it is, something semi-decent, some aluminum, I think that definitely makes the motel worth it at that point as well. So I don't know, let me know your guys' thoughts in that comment section down below, and Kafir, if you're out here, cop a peek there. Let's see what the community's feeling. Let's try and make some changes happen here, you know. But if not, hey, I'm still cool with the motel. But I do think that there could be potential for having at least one of those zombies, most likely the Weeper, given the fact that she's very unique and she's kind of the new zombie of the motel. Just make her drop a little something nifty, a little something extra. But with that said, with that done, that's going to start wrapping up for this episode of Last Day on a Survival. Best of luck to you guys and gals. Again, the Chopper Gas Tank and joining the Chopper Squadron. Best of luck breeding your pup. Again, the True Friend perk, leveling up your own perks and skills, not to mention find the very best blueprints that you can for the very best weapons in the game and crafting up the best attachments that you can. Best of luck building up your base, going on the dopest of raids, defeating all the bosses that the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer while checking out the motel, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.